question, does the nature of digital innovation place cultural heritage institutions at risk of becoming redundant? A few weeks ago, I went to revisit my old primary school for an open night. Not only had the whiteboards been altered to an interactive whiteboard, but what used to only be 4 computers in a classroom had increased to 12, as well as additional laptops. They utilised technology to engage with the visitors, having them interact with everything that was offered, which demonstrates a clear idea of what engagement is all about. The extent of advancements in technology is influencing traditional institutions to become a threat of being dismissed. This is due to the increase in finance of preserving the artefact using technology, as well as the web being a new source for information. However, cultural organisations are benefiting from new innovations as the technology attracts individuals to the exhibit and makes them want to learn and engage with what's on display. The online world can assist with museum promotions, as well as have the ability to converge the past and the present technology together for an enhanced experience. Therefore, heritage places will not ever become redundant from technology, but have it become a greater ability to visit the past or even the future. Using technology to reserve an artefact so it lasts many years can be financially difficult, which may cause heritage organisations to become redundant. Especially with all the money and time will go spent into trying to preserve it, there will be less time to maintain an exhibit. In the book Transforming Museums in the 21st Century, Graham Black believes that community funding to museums will increase within Western countries. Of course, there are things that can affect this, like the economy and cultures. However, technology is a major influence as people want to discover things out straight away. This may have occurred at places like the Tasmania Museum and Art Gallery, where in 2014 it was enforced to close on Mondays due to financial issues, as reported by Richard Baines. Therefore, finance is a massive issue for cultural institutions because digital innovations could be a potential cause. Still, heritage places have benefited from new advancements because the employment of technology attracts the public, especially tourists, to the information being given. Society is always on the lookout to finding something new, a new way of learning, and a new way of remembering a moment. Because we remember hands-on practice more than reciting words and a million images. Yan Peng Lim mentions in his 2011 journal article that the science and the arts are gradually merging by the development of fresh collaborating tools that thrive in fascinating the community. This convergence of the science and the arts is a remarkable concept because it's not just enhancing our learning experience, but also illustrating the past this way so one understands what the future may potentially look like. Not only is virtual reality a tool that's beginning to demonstrate a new way of showing information, but so are things like sound effects, visual illustration, as well as both computerized and physical objective involvement. These elements can be found at Melbourne Museum, especially the Gare Aboriginal Cultural Centre, where the Aboriginals express their culture in digital ways.
Culture is that which defines me.
Therefore, presenting how racial heritage is not abundant through innovative plans, but superior. Equally, the digital world can help benefit museums by promoting both real-life and online galleries in hope to attract tourists and the public. Online promotions may be things like voice recordings or social media made for people from the other side of the globe. For example, Snapchat introduced a live feed of snaps that individuals could submit their snaps of their favourite museum so other people can get a live experience. Real-life advertising ideas might include visual screens or even a toy area for families. And for that reason, Ross Parry emphasises in his book Museums in a Digital Age that computer-based media lets displays maintain an encounter that's adaptable and original, as traditional places are shifting their styles of audience participation to grow with the digital culture. As a result, the mass media is a necessity for the survival of old institutions, because without it, the knowledge of history will become lost in the past as humanity moves on. Besides, we can make use of new innovations to bring the past back to life, because this way people learn and thus create more. And that is how life grows. Society has become so reliant on digital technology that without it, living would be unfamiliar and difficult. It's needed to help take care of what was once new and ensure it remains that way, which is why museums need to be pushed forward too, so culture can still exist. Christopher Robins considers that discovering and then creating technology should be a way that relates to what is being displayed. Therefore, with the community developing, people can help bring old social values to the present by illustrating it in digital ways. Museums aren't part of an age for just looking and feeling. It's an era that in fact needs to survive on technology, as society is too advanced for the old ways. In the long run, places like my primary school will eventually become digitally innovative for the benefit of keeping up with society. Although heritage places may become redundant from financial difficulties, technology will attempt to prevent this by attracting the public using advertisements and a combination of old in addition to new ways to learn history. This is why technology not only keeps visitors engaged, but allows them to visually capture a glimpse into the past, which in some ways takes us a step back in time and away from here.